Now we're going to continue with that soccer fever right now. Of course, the 2018 edition of Soccer World Cup has got us all a little bit fuzzy. It's been absolutely amazing, but we of course throw our minds back to 2010 and the idea of creating a soccer legacy here in South Africa. And this week in Cape Town, we are sharing in that World Cup spirit with an incredible organization called Sporting Chance with their soccer festival. And we know Sporting Chance well. Expresso have been so emotionally invested, we say it all the time, in what they've been doing here in Cape Town and across the country. And they were a big part of what I think allowed 2010 to get a springboard into really empowering young footballers, and they're doing it all over again. Now joining us this morning, Sporting Chance Managing Director Brad Bing, and Brad Wynn now joins us, our Steerman, who is the Director of Operations. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Brad, we always connect over the coolest stuff, whether it's you putting us through our paces on a cricket pitch, or us joining you as you kind of light this fire in young footballers, young cricketers, young sporting people. Sports gives the opportunity to change lives, and 2010 was where a magical journey started. Bring us up to speed. Where are we now? Fill us in on the Sporting Chance Soccer Festival. How far have we come now?
Graham, well, first of all, thanks very much. You've got to understand that when we put together the 2010 Ticket Fund Legacy, it was just one of those incredible opportunities for thousands of children throughout South Africa to actually go to the matches. And it actually won the Global CSI Initiative in 2010. So what we've done now, 8 years later, is we've turned around and said, what are we doing with our children? How are we going to give them the opportunity to be part of the 2018 World Cup? And when we put out that AstroTurf at the farm school a couple of months ago, should I say, we've now got all those traditional rugby playing schools coming down to play soccer as part of the 2010 World Cup, and to make it exciting for them.
It's an opportunity to have those small victories, to be validated like no one else can do that. There's something within sport that really is magical. Brandon, what is your take on this from your experience working with these kids? Why is sport such a powerful tool?
No, these kids are pumped for today. I promise you, I can guarantee they're probably in the kit right now.
And they slept in it, yeah.
It's lunchtime, and they're just excited. They're just excited to be part of a team. A lot of these boys and girls that are playing today, they've never played competitive football against another school at all. So this is a massive moment for them. This is their World Cup. Okay. And they are pumped. It's just so exciting for them. The kids they're going to have the full support of the whole school. The teachers are there, and that's what it's all about. Just giving the kids an opportunity to play sport and just be part of a team and feel like they're part of a team. And it's an exciting day for us.
It's something really special. And I think, Brad, you've kind of used these as an opportunity, as a gateway to touch communities, to be able to connect with communities on a far greater scale. Why is it so important for you to have these tournaments? Why should we be capitalizing on the 2018 World Cup? What is the opportunity there, do you think?
Yeah, I think a lot of people were given a lot of the signs in 2010. It's like the 95 World Cup was hope.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of children out there, Graham, that actually are turning around and saying, where are we? I mean, there's a ticket fund legacy left of a couple of 100 million left. Where's that money gone to? And, all we do as Sporting Chance is just put a little bit of time and effort into giving these children a chance, Sporting Chance. And that's exactly what it's all about. So if you give people a hope and you give them a dream, they've got something to work to and live for in life. That's exactly what these programs are all about. And it motivates me. I mean, quite honestly, I go to work every day and I look at this and I think, wow, where are we going as a country? If we can make a difference and contribute, then we're doing our bit, and we were a success because of it.
You really are doing your bit. Thank you so much for both of you. Good luck for the festival. It really is a golden opportunity for communities to embrace young people. And we know after our Youth Day celebrations how important it is to create that platform. Love what you're doing, Brad. You really are just one of the most positive, motivational people that we get to engage with on the show. So thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Thanks to your support at Expresso. Without you guys telling the story, we can't tell people what we're doing.
Absolutely love it, man. So you can now think about what you are doing in your community to create that legacy, get into that World Cup fever.